Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers leak: Port Charles is a cauldron of deception, and Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, is teetering on the edge of disaster as her secret scheme with Dr. Portia Robinson, Brooke Care, to sabotage Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, threatens to implode. Their plot, involving hiring Jacinda, Paige Herschel, to frame Drew and Portia's ketamine scheme, is unraveling fast, with Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, spilling Portia's secrets and sleazy Ezra Boyle, Daniel Cosgrove, linking Nina to Jacinda. As Drew starts to piece together their conspiracy, Nina risks losing her fragile bond with Willow Corinthos, Ketlin McMullen, facing arrest, and seeing her past fling with Drew exposed. Will Nina's life blow up alongside Portia's, or can she dodge the fallout? Drew is no fool, and with Brad ratting out Portia's ketamine caper, and Ezra dropping hints about Nina's connection to Jacinda, he's connecting the dots. The duo's plan to discredit Drew in the custody battle for Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia and Serenity Mork-Mako, and Wiley Corinthos, Viron Weaver, is crumbling. Their collusion may soon be exposed for all to see. If Drew confronts Nina with evidence, like financial records tying her to Jacinda, her carefully curated image as a reformed schemer will shatter, dragging her and her sloppy reputation backwards in time. Speculation swirls that he'll use this to turn Willow against her mother. Can Nina outmaneuver Drew, or is her downfall tied to Portia's? Nina's relationship with Willow is already strained by years of betrayal, and now faces its greatest test yet. If Willow learns Nina orchestrated the Jacinda setup and colluded with Portia on the ketamine scheme, her disgust could sever their bond for good. The added bombshell of Nina's past fling with Drew, if it leaks during the custody hearing coming up, might paint Nina as a manipulative hypocrite in Willow's eyes. With Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, ready to exploit any misstep, Nina's dream of being a devoted grandmother to Wiley and Amelia could vanish. Will Nina's secrets cost her Willow's love, or can she salvage their fragile connection? Nina's role in the ketamine caper and hiring Jacinda could land her in legal hot water, with arrest a real possibility if Drew hands evidence to the authorities, or Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, digs it up for Carly. Losing her freedom would be bad enough, but the public exposure of her fling with Drew could torch her reputation in Port Charles. Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, already suspicious of Portia, might turn on Nina too, leaving her isolated. Some fans think Nina will end up in handcuffs, while others suspect she'll find a way to pin everything on Portia. Will Nina's alliance with Portia drag her into ruin, or can she slip free before the truth consumes her? Port Charles is no stranger to secrets, schemes, and shocking betrayals. But the tangled alliance between Nina Reeves and Portia Robinson may be the next major storyline to detonate. After months of uneasy cooperation aimed at protecting their respective interests, it seems Nina and Portia are headed for a serious reckoning. With Willow Corinthos growing increasingly distant and new evidence emerging about Nina's actions, whispers are growing louder. Will Nina lose everything, including her freedom? A fragile alliance built on secrets. Nina and Portia's alliance was always one of necessity, not trust. For Nina, Portia provided cover during the SEC whistleblower scandal, subtly helping steer investigations away from Nina's connection to the tip-off that rocked Carly and Drew's world. In return, Nina used her influence at Crimson and among the social elite to support Portia's image and protect Trina from scrutiny during the Victor Cassadine fallout. While their motives were vastly different, Nina motivated by desperation to hold onto Sunny and Willow, and Portia obsessed with shielding Trina from further trauma, their partnership was rooted in damage control. But as Portia's moral compass reawakens and Nina's manipulations deepen, cracks in their alliance are widening. Willow's walls go up. One of Nina's deepest fears has always been losing Willow. After the rocky path to discovering that Willow was her biological daughter, Nana has made every effort to rebuild trust. From helping during Willow's leukemia treatment to making overtures of peace with Michael, Nana believed she was finally finding her place in Willow's life. But Willow is beginning to see Nina in a new light. After overhearing an intense exchange between Portia and Nina at GH, one in which Portia warns Nina to stop dragging her into shady business, Willow becomes suspicious. She confronts her mother, asking directly whether she had anything to do with the SEC tip that sent Carly into financial ruin and nearly cost Drew his life in Pentonville. Nina tries to lie, but Willow is sharper than she appears. The hesitation, the shaky denials, it's all Willow needs. The walls go up, trust is shattered once again. You said you wanted to change, Willow tells her. But you haven't. You're still the same woman who plays dirty and smiles sweetly while others pay the price. That confrontation is the beginning of the end. Portia turns on Nina and brings the receipts. Meanwhile, Portia is reaching a breaking point. Her own conscience is catching up with her, especially after a heart-to-heart with Curtis about integrity, forgiveness, and what it really means to protect one's family. Inspired by Curtis's recent progress in rehab and his refusal to let bitterness define him, Portia realizes she's compromised too much. The final straw comes when Nina threatens to leak information about Trina's brief association with Spencer's darker Cassadine activities. It's a veiled threat, but Portia hears it loud and clear. Keep Nina's secrets or suffer the consequences. But Portia isn't backing down. She decides to come clean, to Curtis, to Trina, and to the authorities. Portia delivers the smoking gun, a recorded voicemail left by Nina weeks earlier, panicking about the SEC tip-off being traced back to her. While Nina never explicitly admits to being the whistleblower, the message contains enough incriminating language to draw legal interest and raise eyebrows at the district attorney's office. Legal storm brewing. With Carly still fighting to rebuild her business empire, and Drew now back in Port Charles and running Aurora Media full steam, the revelation that Nina was behind the SEC tip may come at the worst possible time. Both are still fuming at the betrayal, and with Portia's evidence, they finally have a shot at holding Nina accountable. But it's not just a civil matter anymore. Because Nina may have made false statements under oath when questioned about the origin of the SEC report. And if that's proven, she could be looking at obstruction of justice and perjury charges. Combined with the damage done to Drew's company and the time he spent in prison, the consequences could escalate quickly. Dean Miller, always a step ahead, begins quietly building a case. At first, Sonny tries to intervene. He wants the drama minimized, if only to protect Donna and Avery from more chaos. But even his patience is wearing thin. Especially as he realizes Nina's manipulations didn't stop with Carly and Drew. They extended into every part of his life, including his business and his strained relationship with Michael. Sonny's final straw. Sonny has stood by Nina through some serious storms. Her lies about Nixon Falls, the drama with Willow, and even the fallout from Carly's financial ruin. But Sonny has always had one rule: don't lie to me. Once it becomes clear that Nina didn't come clean when she had the chance, and that her meddling extended to leveraging Portia and threatening Trina, he hits his limit. The last person to play games with Sonny's family ended up exiled, and Nina may be next. In a rare moment of cold finality, Sonny tells Nina, "You made your choice the day you put yourself above everyone else. I can't protect you from this." It's the end of their relationship, and for Nina, it's the moment everything collapses. The arrest. In a dramatic scene at the Metro Court, as Nina tries to smooth things over with Willow one last time, she's interrupted by Chase and Dante. They're on official business. She's placed under arrest for obstruction of justice and perjury. Gasps ripple through the dining room, and Willow turns away, devastated but unsurprised. As Nina is led out in handcuffs, her empire crumbles. Crimson is left in the lurch, her social standing in tatters. and the family she fought so hard to claim now rejecting her outright. What's next for Nina? Behind bars, Nina is finally forced to face the consequences of her manipulations. While her attorney will undoubtedly push for a deal, the court of public opinion has already rendered its verdict. Carly wants her nowhere near Donna. Willow refuses visitation, and Sonny, he's focusing on rebuilding bridges with his children, and maybe even reevaluating what it means to truly forgive. For Nina, the road ahead may involve redemption, but it won't be easy. Portia, meanwhile, may regain some of the integrity she lost during the alliance, but she won't emerge unscathed. Trina, initially angry at her mother's involvement in such a messy web, eventually finds compassion, but trust, like porcelain, once cracked, never fully returns to its former strength. And Willow, her path forward may include reconciliation with Carly and a new chapter where she takes control of her own boundaries and peace, finally stepping out from under the shadow of toxic mother-daughter dynamics. Final thoughts. In true General Hospital fashion, this slow-burning arc is about to explode. Nina's lies have always danced on the edge of ruin, but this time, the consequences are coming home to roost. With Portia stepping up, Willow turning away, and Sonny walking out, Nina's fall from grace might be one of the most compelling downward spirals we've seen in years. The question now is, can Nina rise from the ashes, or is this the final chapter of her reign in Port Charles? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.